core versus what core?
The VP40S.
Okay. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna do something. I have like so many builds. I need to like get rid of builds.
I was watching one of your videos, or maybe it was a live stream, and you went into the AC data.
Yeah.
And it's just like dozens.
So many. So many. And
like I'm up
but
to
the
like
thing
23,
is
but I don't know.
But the thing is that like a lot of them are variations of the same armored core that I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't want to get rid of the main variation, you know? So that, or the main one, so that I make sub variations of that build so that if I want to just go back, I don't have to like, oh, what part did I have? Or something like that, you know? Okay, one sec here.
Yeah, I only ended up playing like 2 matches.
All right,
Well,
sweet,
no,
we're
3
live.
matches. I won like 2 out of 3. The last one, I almost won, but it was like a mirror matchup, except for he was a tank, like full tank.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have... What arms do you run?
Let me go back to it.
Dang, this actually looks pretty sick right here.
I think those are Mind Alpha arms.
Oh,
No.
the circular black dot ones? Or
Yeah, it's like VP46S. So that's Arquebus.
yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so we got boom, and then the headpiece.
Oh, the head?
Yeah.
Alba.
Love Alba. All right, so we got Alba, Mind Alpha Core, VP46 arms, and then Hail legs. What booster? You're probably running something fast, huh?
Actually, yeah. Because I switched it yesterday, playing with you, to a Lula.
Okay. We got a Lula. And
That
then
one,
the VCS you said was the FCS G2? Or what were you running?
Currently it's the 21B, the VE21B. But I
Oh,
want to change
okay.
it. I might do the 21A.
And then the generator.
20C.
20C, I was already on it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Pulse armor. Okay, and then what's on your right arm?
Nebula. The regular one.
Okay, and then good because I don't have the other one. And then what's on the left arm?
LRA.
Let's see if I have LR. Let me go to my shop real quick. Oh, maybe I don't have that. What weapon is that?
It's the laser rifle. It's like the next one down from LRB. It's a single shot one.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Okay, right side back unit.
So they're both going to be the laser orbit.
Ooh, double laser orbit.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
like
so we've
torn
got
between
a laser
LCS and
build.
laser orbit.
All right, let me just change the...
It was like LCS would work with the heavier ATs. What? Oh, he named. Did you notice I'm almost done with mine? We both were at the store, and we bought a pound of cookie dough each.
Oh my gosh, and you're almost done with it?
Did we buy that yesterday?
You cray cray.
Oh, it must have been the day before then. I've been eating it raw. It says you can.
Raw and wriggly.
I would have done it if it didn't say it, but
Same. Let's be real. Of course we would. We're crazy. Yo, I'm actually making this look pretty spicy as far as paint job. Oh wait, so I just wanted to make your AC.
what's this?
And then... Alright, so... You like this setup, or you were thinking about making changes to it?
I like it, but there's like small changes that I'm just unsure about. But so far it's winning. So like I'm thinking about switching an orbit to LCS, and then the other switch I'm thinking about is keeping the orbits, keeping the LRA, and then going with, where are you? Oh yeah, the laser shotgun was one option. But I noticed that if I use the laser shotgun, I have to use the charge shot, because I'm going to be at a distance where the shotgun's not going to really work. The charge shot does good damage, though.
Yeah.
And then I've been flip-flopping between Nebula and Plasma Rifle, too. What else? I think... Yeah,
Oh, this is a sick combo, man. Okay. One thing that I think that I what I automatically let me see if I can do it. One of the things that I automatically think of with this build is set up your orbits. You charge in. How long does this nebula take to charge? Holy cow.
I think it's quick. Where?
Okay. Alright, let me see.
Charge time, 2.7 seconds. I mean, if I use it... man, the redshift would be better.
No, I like this one, but I think I don't have the red one, so I don't know. I forget what the differences are. But I think the purple one works.
Yeah, it's mostly on like base damage. There's like a couple hundred more attack power. Charge time's down by a second, so it'll charge faster, but it weighs more.
Weighs more. Impact is probably less, or the heat build up is probably better on a nebula.
Energy load is more too. Yeah,
honestly, pretty solid. Let me see.
But the nebula's like charge attack is really good.
Yeah,
So
it
like
is.
I use the LRA for just regular attacks, and then I'll open with a charged nebula, and then it's kind of just like managing the orbits after that. And then if I go, I don't really charge the LRA because it doesn't really feel like it does that much damage, even though it says it's like 1600.
Hmm. Mind Alpha is just such a good core.
Oh, the core. I
Okay,
put that
first,
one on VP40S.
yeah, I had a feeling that's the one you were going with. Um, yeah,
But I
that
mean,
one's.
the Mind Alpha one's also like really good stats.
You could really
It's only
go
like
with. There's a few that I automatically think of with this style of play. Elba, Firmeza,
oh
even
yeah,
the Natrier, the one that Rusty uses in the beginning.
oh yeah.
I think the VP40S is really good when you're running a Lula. The only thing I can think of, if you didn't want to run a lighter, more efficient boosted, like a booster core, is probably changing up the. The arms are still really good. I like the VP46S. Yeah, because you either can run VP46S that you're running, or possibly the Hail arms. Those are really good too. Or even the Ephemera arms. The Ephemera arms are lighter, they have better specialization. The only thing you have to watch out for is kinetic damage, really, because it just protects you from everything else really well. If you're running, that's if you're running a Lula, you're going to be consuming more energy using a Lula. And let me think. I think for booster, it depends on your play style, really. If you're looking for, like, if you're looking for the quick boost boom, like to get like the furthest distance type of thing, probably wouldn't run the Alula because you're gonna run yourself so dead on energy. If you're gonna run a VE20C, you're better off running V20 if you're gonna run a Lula, because the thing is that you're heavier than what the booster can take, so you're going to be exerting more energy to do that. Now, there's a few things that will negate that. the generator is 1, and then the core. VP40S core is pretty good because the efficiency on the core is pretty. The booster efficiency is pretty good. Halfway is like a dream. I think that's really good. But you could run, depending on the play style and everything, it would drop you down quite a bit, but you could run like one of the BSTs or
Yeah, I was just looking at the G2 PO4.
You could possibly. It depends. Again, it depends on your play style, but you could run like the NGI booster, which is the IBIS one, the one on the very bottom. You could run that one if you're not going to be doing a lot of assault bursts. If you're going to be like in the mid range and you don't want to get super close, then I would say scrap even possibly using Hail and just run the VP legs or the Melander legs. I think those ones will do you better in the mid-range for sure. That's what I would do. My thing is your game plan is either I'm playing the mid-range and I'm going to be like using my quick boost to kind of dodge stuff, or I'm going to be playing like running in at them, like assault boosting in and just pew 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 pew, getting super close and then getting your charge nebula right in their face, like pulling back right as you're next to them and just boom right in their face. And then you're going to have to like back up again, and then you do it all over again, and you just kind of like pew, 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 pew right into them. So, because you can't be like doing both with with like how heavy you are versus your booster. You're going to like tank your generator super fast, which I think that if you're gonna run into the middle range, I would.
Yeah, that's kind of what I stick with.
Yeah,
I was sticking with the past 3 games.
What I would do is I would use, like I did, I would use one orbiter because you're gonna be shooting 3 shots, pew, 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 and then use a laser turret to set up a defense.
I was thinking about those.
Yeah, because then you can set up a defense, right? And then you can switch your booster to the BC, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I like that one.
You can switch it to that one. That'll give you like a huge jump. And then I guess you could keep Hail. Like, it's not, I don't think it's gonna, I think it's a good one. Or you could just run a straight Arquebus VP build. Like you could keep those arms if you wanted to. Or you could use Ephemera. I think Ephemera would work really well. And they're lighter, so you're going to be cruising. This puts you at like 297 boost speed, but the thing is you're going to be jumping around like you're on crack. People are just going to have trouble catching you. You can do things like boost up, and then if they assault burst in on you, you can whoop down, or you can pull up. You know what I mean? Like something that gives you a good boost going up and down and side to side on the quick burst, I think would work better than trying to you can slowly move in on them with the turret. You know what I mean? Close the distance slowly. But this is kind of... Oops. Don't mind the generator in that picture. I forgot to switch it. I forgot to switch it back to 20C. But then you could keep the VE21B FCS. And yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh, and you got like a little bit more AP too.
Yeah. I think this is kind of how I would rock it, but I would save that as like a variation, and then that way you don't lose your the one that you made. But this feels really good. There's a lot of back and forth. He's shooting missiles at me and he's missing. You can move side to side. Oh yeah, this feels so good, so light. You're like you're on your toes. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like remake that one.
Yeah, this is really smooth. Your jump distance is so crazy.
Those are like one of my favorite legs too.
Yeah, me too.
Because those are the legs from Armored Core 3 that make you run like super fast.
And then if somebody goes for like a cheeky attack, you can jump up super quick on this build with your charged nebula, you know what I mean, and just boom, right in their face. You don't have to assault boost at all with this build. I mean, you fly on a quick boost.
Are you making cookies? None of my business. I did. They were good.
And if someone gets close to you, if they like to play close, charge attack. Nebula charge attack right in their face.
Yeah, nothing hurts.
Yeah. And like, why are they going to want to play into you? You have like 3 turrets set up next to you.
And then the orbit's already like chunking you.
And if you slowly bring yourself into them, yeah, this is insane. This is a good build.
There we go. I got that one saved.
Yeah. Cool. And then, oh, buddy, or Zane, you're up. Hey, Bubs. Yeah. Shut the door, though, because Mama's still sleeping. All right, cool. Actually, kind of want to try this one, too, in ranked.
Oh my god, yeah. The jump and stuff. You're like floating on this thing.
Yeah, and the thing is you want to do, like, go into the training, you know, and you want to do a lot of, like, you're like going left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, and you're kind of adding this, like, circular motion, like this wax motion of, like, you're moving in these circles, because what it's going to do, these boosters allow you to, like, make more like up and down, up and, like, up, down, or up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. and what it does, it throws off their shooting patterns, like the if especially if they're auto locked onto you. If they're hard locked onto you, it'll just throw off. They'll never be able to. The computer won't ever be able to register like where is he going, left or right? Because in Armored Core, it tracks where you're going to be. So if you turn left and then you make a right, or if you turn left and you go down right, it's like it thinks you were going left or then down. So by the time they shoot you and you're going right, it's going to skim right over you. So you just have to make these like little bobble head motions a little bit, like in some of the older games. And
Right.
jumping, and then jumping just adds another. And then when they get close to hitting you with something big, not anything little, chip damage, whatever. But if they start hitting you with something big, that's when you can assault boost, or not assault, you can quick burst away from it.
My God, like the difference between this one and then the one that we started with is like huge.
Yeah, this one has like a really good plan. Play in the mid range and use your mobility to your advantage. And then if you ever do overheat, you just run into them. Yeah, and you can kind of add like some floating if you want by hitting like tapping the X button, and that really throws off the computer. If they try and run, if they're like running away from your mid range, you can just assault boost in just enough to get back into the middle. Try not to like use your energy too much, but
Thank you for a cookie.
Yeah, this is a very slow pace, kind of like you're moving side to side, you're floating, you're coming back down. It's got a nice play style to it. One of the things that you, too, when you're playing this, if you hang like a left and a right and you're just about to hit the floor, make sure you quick boost, or else it's gonna make your bipedals kind of stop moving at a good speed. If you're hanging one direction, it won't. But if you cut and then try and turn, it's gonna like throw it off a little bit. I've noticed that too. Yeah, you can do a lot of cool combos with this, because if somebody like the computer, like in the training, when it goes to hit you with the turner, like the charge turner, if you know they're about to do that, you can assault boost into them, take the hit, get them with the kick, and then hit them with the nebula, and it's game over at that point. Like take the hit so that you can get in there and hit them with a perfect nebula. And you can bait that all day, because you know he's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, I just did that. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's cool.
They just like eat your health.
Yeah, they do. All right, try and screen share.
Okay.
So that way I can I can actually see what the hell's going on that AC, brother. You need some apple goo? You want some apple juice? All right. Oh. I'm getting in some apple juice. Yeah, I like it. And you can do small tweaks to that. Like I said, try the hail legs. If you're feeling like maybe you're just losing too much, you can even change from your core from VP to mind alpha. Oops. And
I
you
didn't
could
know.
what?
You can screen share, and I think you can like.
Oh, really? That's cool. We'll have to test some stuff out because that's cool.